Okay, 5-31. Each batch of Anita's famous brand muffins call for 3 1/3 cups of bran. Anita wants to make 2 3/4 batches of muffins so that she has enough for everyone in her class. To determine how much she needs to make, she started her calculations by writing 2 3/4 times 3 1/3 and drawing a generic rectangle. So A, work with your team to draw the generic rectangle that Anita may have made. Okay, so let's go and work on A. Here's the rectangle. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and break it up. We're going to have 3 1/3. And we're going to have 2 3/4. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 1/3 is going to be 2/3. 3 times 3/4 is going to be 9/4, which is also 2 1/4. 1/3 times 3/4 is going to equal 9/12, which is 1/4. Okay, and then finally, of course, we have to add it all up. So 6 plus 2 1/4 plus 2/3 plus 1/4. Okay, we have 6 and 2 wholes, so we have 8 wholes, and then we have the fractions 1/4 right here plus 2/3 plus 1/4. Okay. As far as the 1/4 and 1/4, let's combine that first. The 1/4 and 1/4 is going to be 2/4, which is 1/2, and we add the 2/3 plus 2/3. Okay, so just for the sake of space and time, I know that they're gonna have to be go into 6 because 6 is the lowest common denominator. So I'll multiply 1/2 by 3/3 to get 3/6. 2/3 I'm going to multiply by 2/2 to get 4/6, which is 7/6. Oops. Why is my eraser not working? There it goes. Still not working. Okay, let's go ahead and erase it. It's not working out. So this is going to be 7/6, which is 1 1/6. 1 1/6. So we're going to have the 8 wholes still. 8 plus 1 1/6, which is just 9 1/6. So 2 3/4 times 3 1/3 is 9 1/6. Okay. All right. So Anita is not satisfied. Wait, she says, this rectangle is great for showing me that I need more than 6 cups and less than 12. But I can't tell exactly how much bran to buy without a lot more work. There has to be an easier way. So discuss this with your team. How does Anita know that the answer is between 6 and 12? Just by looking at the rectangle. Is there a way that you could get an exact answer that is one number without having to find and add 4 products? Be ready to share your ideas with the class. Okay. So actually for A, we did not have to solve the rectangle. We just had to draw the rectangle. And they wanted us to be able to estimate 6 plus 2, maybe 3. So it's, it's about 9-ish. But let's go ahead and, that's B. You're going to discuss that with your teammates. Let's look at C now. Write 2 3/4 and 3 1/3 as fractions greater than 1. Again, what that means, fractions greater than 1, that just means improper fraction. And then multiply. Does changing the fractions like this make it easier to multiply and get an answer? Why or why not? Okay, let's try that out. So 2 3/4 as an improper fraction, that's going to be, well, there's 2 wholes. Each of the wholes have 4 pieces, so there's 8 pieces in the wholes alone, plus 3 more, which is 11/4. Okay, and then 3 1/3 is going to equal, okay, there's 3 wholes. Each whole has 3 pieces, so that must make 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 9. And 1 more piece, which is 10 pieces, and they're all thirds. So we're going to have 11/4 times 10/3. 11 times 10 is 110. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, let's see how many times 12 goes in 110? Well, there's 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, and then 120. So this would make it 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So we know we have 9 holes. 9 holes. That's 108 pieces. Now there's 2 pieces left, right? Because there are 110. We took away 108. So there's 2 pieces left. And they're 12 pieces. They're 12 pieces. And we'll simplify that to 9 and 1/6. Okay? And whether it's easier for you or not, that's really up to you. That's really up to you. So how can Anita determine exactly how much bran to use? Well, let's take a look at the scenario again. Each recipe calls for 3 1/3 cups of bran. If she wants to make 2 3/4 batches or 2 3/4 servings, she multiplies it. So Anita can multiply the amount of bran needed for each batch times how many batches she needs. So in other words, the amount of bran needed was the 2 3/4, and the batches was 3 1/3. So she will multiply 2 3/4 times 3 1/3. Okay, so that is 5-31.